All right, now it works. Hey guys, we are going live again with messages from the animals. Alrighty, let's see who's gonna join. My camera just completely froze for a few times, so now we try it again. And obviously, it seems that it's working. And today we are talking about humor. Layla's message today is about humor. It's still Layla, the horse talking, and it's about my book that I wrote 2011. And since it's not translated in English, I'm gonna be reading parts from it to everybody, so everybody that also speaks English can understand. Hey guys, good to see you all. Today is like we've been talking about love, and what did we talk yesterday? Hold on one second, I can tell you. We talked about intuition and emotions and all that kind of stuff. So now I'm gonna be telling you what the horse says about humor, which is interesting, very helpful, and you know, everybody needs a humor in their life. And if somebody don't know me, my name is Maiccu. You can find all these videos here on my wall in Facebook or our YouTube channel, where I always upload everything. So you can watch it later if you find it interesting, and you can share with your friends and loved ones and whoever you want that you think that they're gonna benefit. This is the actual horse in the cover. She's my darling horse that is already on the other side, and so I miss her. She passed 2008, but she's still with me, believe it or not. She's still sharing her wisdom and all that. So anyway, I'm gonna be reading what she says about the humor, and this is truly interesting to me. I hope it's interesting to you guys too. So let's see what she says. My darling, she says when she talks to me, and it's like when I wrote the book, she was addressing every time she started like my love or my darling or whatever. So you know, kind of like very personal, but the message is for everybody. And she says, more you try to keep up with your schedule and keep up with everything that you need to do, more I laugh. So she's laughing. I could hear her laughing. The best thing about humor is the surprise and timing. Everything is always in the right schedule, so that we don't have to make up schedules and try to, everything's always in a schedule. And then she says to me, you didn't have to watch your time or calendar when I was writing this book. The book has been written ready. It was like ready before you could even imagine it. So, well, that's true. There was a lot of humor in that. And then she says, this was summertime when I was writing this, so she said, during the summertime, I'd wish you guys take a little bit easier and be more relaxed and give mercy, you know, be merciful to yourself, and just like give time from all your crazy decisions and hopes and dreams or whatever, just chill. And she says, we, meaning her and all the other animals and everybody else on the other side, are laughing here to the whole word vacation, which is like if some of you are on vacation, this goes well with you. The whole idea how people are taking vacation is actually the best humor that there is for them on the other side, since, well, there's no time, space, anything, so everybody's just in this moment. She says the vacation is a big joke for them. And she says, just look guys, look at yourself a little bit when you're trying to take a vacation, and see all the humor in that. I'm gonna need a little bit more light so that I can see. She says, summer means vacation and time when you're supposed to be chilling and relaxing and taking everything that comes, you know, on your way with the humor. Also when something is not going your way. You should just look at it and they laugh about it. So that you people, the word free time, relaxation, and humor are, losing their meaning. It's like we know the words, but we really don't like live them. When you guys say that you're on vacation, listen to this. When you guys say that we are going on vacation at some point in time in the future, you have already months and months before that actual time comes made plans and work lists and lists. How are you gonna spend your time on vacation? And she says, there's not a moment of peace. You're visiting everybody, every single person that you can imagine. You're visiting family, friends, colleagues, everybody that you haven't met for the longest time. When are you going to take care of yourself and have some space for freedom and laughter and joy? Easy. When we know. We have, like in Finland, we have a long vacation compared to like people in the US, but we still fill it with stuff to do, to visit, to work, to plan, to paint, to work the garden, everything that's been put off when we've been, doing something else. She says, I want to talk to you about humor for many reasons, because it's so good for this time. And now she says, I'm not talking about summer, I'm talking about this time in general, the time you guys are living now. It's not too late to remember the meaning of humor and that how much it can help for you also to get to be successful and to like move on with your life. The humor helps tons. And especially the times that are difficult, especially during the times that are like we are having a hard time, the humor usually helps a lot. And she says, you guys give humor too little meaning since it can be the last thing that can help you, that you can grasp when you don't know what else to do. And she says, you guys get worry and anxiety over so many things unnecessary. But when you have that, you can always see some humor in it. See some humor in your life. And she says, humor is so much more than just nasty jokes or laughter. That's like, there's some, it's like warm feeling of like, fun and joy. Humor is a big gift for those that can use it. The people that can use the humor are usually much more closer to the truth about life than other people. Humor never ever hurts other person or other animal or anybody. It's always equal. Humor is always equal for us all. Just like imagination. And she says, humor can connect people to each other. It can also connect us people to animals and help us to see how everything's connected. You have a possibility to connect humor and imagination and find the best, your best qualities at the same time. From that, you can learn to even love yourselves through humor, which is so true. When we look at ourselves, like, look at my hair, I'm like, I don't really care. I like it the way it is, but it's like, it doesn't go the way I want it. I was like, well, just laugh about it and, just see the humor in it. And through that, you see how actually humoristical beings you are. And your life gets so much easier. Your life can be so light and enjoyable. And she says, humor is like a good meal and a good company, inner peace and freedom. And when you find that freedom from your heart, you're free, and at the same time you can find more humor and, you know, lightness. So everything's connected. When you see humor, you see lightness. When you're trying to be light, there's like you have to make space for these things. Humor is like a magic, and learning the humor, you can find peace in your life, and more peace you have, more humor there is. So those things are like they are like connected. Okay, then she says, humor is talk from your heart that you really do need to listen. A lot of people say that things, you know, many things that we see that, you know, that there's a humor in it, even though there's not. So listen to your heart in that also. If something doesn't feel good, you are not laughing, other person is not laughing, or you see that there's a joke said about somebody or animal or a person, then it's not humor. It's just not. It's only you know, it's like bad joking, and humor never hurts another being or person. And then she says, humor have a healing power when it comes from your heart. It feels good, makes you smile, make your you know, face all smiley. It never feels bad or make somebody sad. Well, you guys know, we might joke, we might have fun on somebody else's you know, joke about somebody, and that's not we might laugh for a little time, but that's not humor. That doesn't, in the end, it doesn't feel good, especially when the other person is not laughing. And then she says that humor can also heal the sick or make very sick people feel better. It's a natural medicine, better than the pills that you people eat like crazy when you feel bad. Which also she told me once. What we do as people, if we don't know what kind of you know, we need medication. If there's a emotion or something, and we don't know what to take, we make up a new name for the illness, so we can make a pill and, you know, make money and so on and so forth. So always think before, you know, think or try to feel, how would I say, what is there actually something wrong, or is it just lack of self-care? So that you would find humor every day in everyday life, family, nature, work. She says you wouldn't have room to worry. And she says humor is everywhere. Look in the mirror and laugh. You can accept yourselves exactly like you are. You never have to be like anybody else. And then she says, God even had humor when she created you. Did you hear that? She created you to look different and be different sizes and shapes and colors and all that. And then she says, God's even laughing with me. You are perfect, every single one of you. And this is exactly what it means. And you, people, you can understand everything about humor right if you really want to. Like I said, humor is never offensive. There. I hope I did a good translation with translating what the darling horse had to say. The wisdom from the horse. And I think tomorrow I'm probably gonna read a message from the deer. In the book, the deer talks about difference between hearing and listening. So there's two different things. If you're just hearing what somebody wants to say, or are you really listening what they have to say? And so it's the kind of same thing with the humor. Are you gonna overthink it, or are you just gonna be with it? You just like feel good. There's so much sad stuff about this world and life that you don't even have to pay attention to. Just see the the good stuff and the light stuff. And I promised yesterday I'm gonna keep it under 20 minutes. I'm not gonna be yapping like I always do, like 40 minutes or so. So I'm gonna say with this, I love you all. I love every single one of you. We are connected by the forces way greater beyond our understanding. And share this if you think somebody needs some humor. And I love you all, and I'm gonna be talking to you tomorrow again. See ya.